So Chairman Wontumi, the new lawyer, a friend of Atta, me friend the tactical Atta no, and wakwa pimu e high court today, letter be another application, akwa two judges n'anima, or pese, ye bailey Chairman Wontumi na obefi after legal vacation no, appeal I have on my file, say 20 years J term no court no and share na on so anase omonhwe na omonjai Chairman Wontumi no or the akwakoto eno and ya project e de ato ye screen no enchen e de amama no Akyea applies for bail pending appeal for Wontumi enti no Chairman Wontumi sa appeal a omode kokoma appeals court to be the lawyer chira yin no embrefi na appeal no enkoso enti no is to say court no ebeji atum anase omonji ntum na application no akwakoda high court Chairman Wontumi right now no omo vacation legal vacation no enti no yenhwe baby a asem no ebekwa akopi enti no lawyer Akyea ni breaking na ye de ebrem no ene ya project e de ato ye screen no enchen de amama na Solomon Owusu e de nsem bi aba betudwa efa democracy under attack demonstration a NPP for kokoye ya o che say hey the NDC government na ye no ne kwan so ano no NPP for mum e na omoye problem abusua na ose saa de ekoso kramp no omo mabokro no nyina yengra bia into NPP for democracy and attack no moye ne de rubbish abusua yenkonko tin se me course na answer ne be kon Ghana ha say open computer papa and a laptop papa na we use abura perosi computers and accessories eho and abenya laptop papa na we using the location enya ira kwan o Kumasi Bookroom Estate Eli free number ya egu e screen as yembonra yense be ba. Let's be
clear on that. Let's be
Gentlemen, you've seen the story on the MPP presenting as a party petitions to the Supreme Court, Jubilee House and Parliament, Nanabi outlining the August 6 protest plan, among other things. So, what do you make of this? Are you surprised about this?
Why would I be surprised when people are busily destroying their own party?
How so? Democratically enshrined is protesting if you have, qualms or problems with how government is running its business.
The right to demonstrate is enshrined in the Constitution. So nobody can gag anybody or stop anybody from demonstrating.
On which they are protesting, that people are being gagged.
In doing so, you must do a productive demonstration because the journey is very far. It's a long journey that you need energy to finish or to get to the finishing line. So you don't expend your energy anyhow. Last year, the MPP undertook 2 demonstrations. You understand? One was the demonstration of saving the judiciary. Remember the one that Afenyo had a brawl with the police person. Then in the same year, this was in May, by September they had regrouped and then embarked on another demonstration. You remember that?
I remember.
Which ended up with some complaining that the weed didn't come early. You remember? Oh, you don't know what the people were saying at Sector, that they weed, the herbs, then Tampe didn't come.
Who is that?
You don't understand Tampe. All right. So that one came to pass. Now this one, what is the first? Why are they demonstrating? They say, what?
Free speech is under threat, among other things.
Whose speech is under threat?
Ghanaians.
But I'm a Ghanaian, you are a Ghanaian. We are speaking freely. Ross this morning has taken center stage. Firing from all angles. So whose speech? I mean, we must understand the lives of Nanabi. They are embarking on what? An election. They are campaigning.
Oh, this is an avenue.
Oh yeah, it's a campaign. It's a campaign. If you are very much in line with our politics, you understand why he would do that. Demonstrations come with cost. Somebody must prepare budget. Let's get it straight. At the end of the day, the budget that you go and give to the flag bearer, I don't empathize. Sometimes the flag bearer, I know you're more poor. You go and see the budget that they will present. Because I am reliably informed from within that this decision to embark on this demonstration was, or how do we even put it? They said they should give themselves like 4 weeks.
Okay. To plan it?
To consult widely as to whether or not they will even demonstrate. When they took this decision, they left it with the flag bearer. Only for some few hours later to see the same decision being overturned for Nanabi to go and do what he did. On the 6th of August, even if you were that strategic, how on earth would you embark on a demonstration on the day that we lost 8 Ghanaians? I mean, what are you demonstrating? You are not a Ghanaian? You don't understand what it means to mourn? So now reality is setting in. I understand that they see whether it will come on. If they decide to withdraw or stop it, I will take them on. I am encouraging them to go on the demonstration.
You are saying in one breath that on 6th August is insensitive.
Yes.
If they do not,
yes.
if they do go ahead.
Yes.
They were supposed to have used 4 weeks to widely consult.
Yes.
Now you're saying that they should go ahead on the 6th of August, and if they don't,
yes.
take them.
But if you don't do it, now that you have come to announce to the entire world that you will be embarking on demonstration on the 6th of August,
they can just easily change.
Hey, then who will take you serious again?
Is the issue that
you slept on the mattress? You slept on the mattress. You thought through it. You called the media to come, and then for you to announce to them your plans you have. Is that not the case? And you said of all the dates, you said on the 6th of August you went back on demonstration, and I'm saying that I have taken note of that, and I'm ready to join them. So if they change their mind.
So you agree that they have a valid...
They don't have any valid.
But you just said you are...
But I will join them to go and destroy their party. You think I'm here to encourage them to better their party?
How is demonstrating against an alleged use of power to silence people?
Which power is being used to silence them? And I just gave you an example. On this table, this is NPP person, for Christ's sake. That is NDC.
I'm not talking about people that are known. These are people who are on
those
social
people?
media.
Who are those people?
You know, airing their opinions.
No, if they bring those people out, and there are no issues for which reason they must be behind bars or must be arrested, all of us will protest. But as we speak, you have not shown any.
Okay.
You understand? So on what basis would you organize people on the street and say that you are demonstrating? Because of your parochial interest?
Because of free speech.
Hey.
That's the fundamental one that they say. Ross, are you intending to change the date?
Honorable Minister,
the Honorable Minister of Education.
You can't intimidate
is in the studio. Is in the studio.
And Minister of Education cannot. They have stated their positions, but the reality of the day is that if you visited the pumps, the prices are up. That one, you can't say anything to color it. That is the reality. It is also the reality that it is also pushing other costs of our living up. And so, as I started with you, the work of every government is to satisfy Article 36. And what is there? Now let me read. The state shall take all necessary action to ensure that the national economy is managed in such a manner as to maximize the rate of economic development and to secure the maximum welfare, freedom, and happiness of every person in Ghana. So whether or not we are doing well depends on how happy our people are. And I will not be in the position to determine whether or not the majority of Ghanaians are happy or not happy. It is a reason why every 4 years we go to the ballot. The Article 36 is expressed when we are voting, whether we were happy with your administration or not happy. What has happened at all is a good thing. I mean, whether you like it or not, for the last 8 years, Tor became more or less a white elephant. At the point, you were even begging for people to come and buy. And if today it's been turned around and they are even in the process, or they have started the process of refining our own crude, then who would, in the right of his sense, say that something positive is not happening? We just have to encourage the team at Tor to do more. So that, because the essence, the reason why we brought Tor on board was to process, we anticipated that we would get crude at a point, to process our own crude so that it becomes cheap. If you go to countries like the UAE and the Saudi Arabia, there you see the real benefit of them doubling in crude production. It's only in Ghana. You understand? We prayed. You prayed. We prayed. Because at that time we had gotten all the mineral resources. What was left was what? Crude. We had it in 2008 or so. But still, we are not feeling the impact of that crude.
Okay.
I mean, how on earth would we be sending our crude to Rotterdam or Singapore to process it and buy it as a finished product at an expensive rate when you are tall? Right. I mean, it didn't add up for me. So if this administration, under the leadership of Combat and all those hard-working staff of, Ghana does not lack engineers. Is the way a man at the point had been turned into a storage point where people would just import finished products, and that was sheer wickedness and sheer thievery. They were just preying on the economy. So now it is a good thing. But you see, some truths are not being told, and here we must say it as it is. Multitude. They tell you that today's world crude price of finished product is $83.
Okay.
And for which reason we must pay corresponding price at our point. That doesn't make sense to you. Which of the BDCs, which of the BDCs or which of the OMCs, the crude that we are buying or the fuel that we are buying at the pump, did we buy it today? Did they buy it on the world market price today?
No. Obviously.
You bought it long ago, so why must you change the price at the pump? This is stealing from the people.
This is to the OMCs.
You bought something about a month ago at a certain price. Let's do some small logic.
Right.
And you brought it to our pumps. And we are buying. You say now the world market price has increased to $83 or so. So for that reason, something that you did not buy at $83, we must pay that corresponding price. Does it sense to you?
Okay, so you expect the projections to happen maybe after some time?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because and the other side to it, no businessman worth a salt. All these BDCs that you see, those that bring the bulk oil. They have what we call off-takers agreement with some of these because you are not doing Makola business. You understand that? Right. Today you sit down as a BDC, you look at the price, go about. They have an originating agreement, so they peg the price at a certain price.
Right.
Those that are also producing, because without that, how would they plan? If you are, say, Aramco of Saudi Arabia, how would you sit down and say that, oh, you wait for the world market price to determine how you say? You will agree with your vendors or buyers that irrespective of how the situation will go, we are pegging it at $75.
So whose work is this? Who is not working, or should I
That's
say?
why, I mean, the regulation must happen, because you see, I listen to the Comac or whatever.
Comac.
They are not making sense to me. I'm a businessman. That's why you can only go and tell to the Marines that today they have increased the price on the international market, that I'm not enjoying that product, yet I'm paying for that price. Who does that?
Okay.
So we must be told the truth. It is profiteering.
Are you surprised? Our pricing regime is very sketchy in this country across the board.
There is no transparency. And that is not to the petroleum sector alone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to the telecommunication sector, how on earth that three companies are doing the same business with different overhead costs, yet they arrive at the same pricing?
Okay.
Let's give you a practical example, like GTV, TV3 and Metro. You don't pay your staffs the same amount.
No.
It is what your cameraman is taking is different from what on what basis would you then arrive at the conclusion that your cameraman must your charges, your LPOs must be the same as what Metro is charging when you have different cost components?
Okay.
Does it sound to you? So you see, let us address that.
All right.
And I believe that just as what is happening at all is the same thing at Vaku. When we are able to weed out corruption, I don't think Combat brought any superficial brain from heaven. He's just been disciplined.
Okay. Fiscally disciplined.
Disciplined. The people were just stealing. They were stealing. This country, I don't know. Sometimes you have to close your books and go and sleep in Azerbaijan. And then
please don't close your books. It's very important.
The people are stealing from us, and for that matter, they are incurring more loss, and they come and tell us that we should go and sell. Somebody comes, a simple matter of discipline. I'll go and visit Combat and see what he's doing extra.
Okay, but that we can replicate across the board. Yeah. Ayaba, Solo, thank you. Ayaba, I don't know if you have information about what Solo was saying about Comac and the pricing, among other things.
Solo,
what this new administration has brought on board, which used not to be the case, is just simple leadership. Previously, Tor didn't have leadership, and that is what has been reinstated today, for which you are seeing what you are seeing. Last Saturday, all the speakers, surprisingly, all the speakers reiterated that point and said, with the right leadership, companies that are perceived to be insolvent can be brought back to life.
So the way the chop has been reduced.
Today, let me give you another example. So today, through the new leadership, CCT cameras has been installed in almost all critical areas.
So they are unable to.
So they are unable to do certain things that they used to do before.
Still.
When was the last time you heard BDCs complain that they brought their product to Tor and the company is unable to account for those products?
Can you imagine?
Since this new administration came, such thing has never happened. And all of this thing boils down to leadership.
Okay.
And that is what we didn't have. My dear, I share, or I am in tandem fully with what Solo said about this petroleum pricing.
Okay.
And it is not limited to only petroleum pricing. It is an issue of character. So long as many of our businesses or businessmen and women are concerned. Most at times, immediately they hear of inflation, quickly they want to increase prices of their product, even though they bought those products at the reduced inflation rate then. And this thing has become one of the reasons why product seems to go up but never comes down. Product seems to go up and never comes down. So I think, Solo, it is a national call that we must all be interested in,
of course,
to make sure that if such incidents happens, we wait until you are done with your old product.
Exactly.
Until you are done with your old product and you go for the new product that has the new pricing on, before you can increase the prices.
Okay.
If not, it becomes a cheat on the citizens.
Right.
But let me just use a minute to clarify this.
1 minute, I have to move on.
We never, and I don't think anybody ever said that Russia-Ukraine didn't affect the world.
Hey.
Our problem. No, let me clarify.
My brother,
no, I'm coming.
Are you living in Ghana?
I'm coming. Particularly. Oh, let me. Particularly when it comes to the economy of Ghana. The issue was that when you juxtapose the amount of money government told you and I that they needed to be able to hold the shocks, it was around 10 or 11 billion. At the end, monies they collected under such instances, including COVID, was way above 30 billion. So if you needed 10 to cure the problem, and you were giving more than necessary, you don't come and complain that you have been affected.
Okay.
The minister then of finance told us that the remaining monies were used to support government budget.
Right. That's where they are.
So we must try to place the issues in the right perspective.
Ross, I'm sure you've heard this.
And you cannot be comparing that of Ghana to other countries. And these are the facts that we said. These are the facts.
Let me move on.
These are the facts.
I have to move on.
Because I am in government.
Yes.
Allow me.
Because you are in government.
Yes, I need to explain government issue.
I need to extension of the nation.
So you don't want answers from government.
All right, okay.
We speak and you hear.
We are in opposition. Allow the government back to enjoy. When you were in government, when you know.
Yes, you also enjoy it.
Ross,
when do you pick up?
I'm giving you 1 second. No, 1 second.
You are my sister.
You are in opposition. So don't worry.
I was only going to advise him.
Whatever he says is from opposition.
I was only going to advise him that the situation they find themselves, the least they can do is to avoid politics.
No, but we're not.
You see, when you want to compare the previous administration, you wouldn't want to whip up.
Because you brought the Russia-Ukraine issue, I just wanted to tell you the context to which those conversations.
When it comes to fuel prices, when it comes to fuel prices, it has a direct impact on the ordinary Ghanaian.
We agree.
So we would want to, as much as possible, take politics out so that the Ghanaian is concentrated on. You understand?
That is doesn't acknowledge that fact. Government wouldn't have taken that step to reduce it by 2 Ghana.
All right, so the acknowledgement for him is acknowledgement. It's not politics.
For 1 month. It doesn't matter.
But for us, thank you. For us,
issues.
ECG, another energy issue on our table this morning, has recorded a pre-tax loss of 2.5 billion Ghana cedis in 2025 and has proposed no dividend, as audited financial statements have shown. And so the report I see here says that revenue rose to 22.1 billion cedis from 19 billion cedis, but ECG spent 34.8 billion buying the power it distributes, leaving a gross loss of 12.7 billion. The company received no government grant during that year after the 17 billion grant in 2024 that had turned that year into a profit. And so the accounts show the operating losses of 14.4 billion Ghana cedis, a foreign exchange gain of 12.2 billion cedis from the cedi's appreciation against ECG's foreign currency debt, offset most of it and held the pre-tax loss to 2.5 billion. So lots of numbers jumping at us. So I'm sure you follow this issue and our domestic mobilization of revenue when it comes to ECG and the leakages that we keep experiencing, even from state-owned agencies who are heavily indebted.
Are you surprised? I mean, ECG, we all know it's a crime scene. Yes, that now we have stopped saying that it's a crime scene. That is why we believe that, or people feel that they are doing anything that is serious over there. It's a crime scene, the same systems that are in place. But let us put it in perspective that ECG was able to declare profit in 2024 because government granted it about 17 billion. Either than that, it was still a debt-ridden company. And it rarely be so because a company that tells us that of the energy that they receive, 30% goes into waste. They can't account for 30. So straight away, once they receive it, you must understand that 30% of it is a debt. And they are always happy telling us this.
That when they receive it,
30% goes to waste. And they say with joy. Just like a lecturer that fails students and that lecturer is happy. Forgetting that is an evaluation of his work.
But it's not entirely his fault.
His fault. If you are supposed to teach people right, and if you are a lecturer and half of your class are failing, then you are a failure. Have you are the one lecturing them?
How about the absorption of the students?
What is absorption?
And in this case, in ECG, the consumers.
You have decided. You have told. Look, you have put you there. You go and buy power from Gridco. Is that not the case? To go and sell, to get the money and pay them back. Now, when you receive it, you tell us that 30% of it goes to waste because of illegal connections, because of obsolete cables. And what? Then you are inefficient organization. Why are you not dealing with the problems? Look, recently at the Public Accounts Committee, you heard them happily telling us that when against their own budget, approved budget of 31 million for training, I don't know what sort of training that they received there. At the end of the day, they expended 91 million cedis. They overspent by 60 million Ghana cedis.
Over budgeted.
For training alone. Cleaning services, I don't know whether they were cleaning Burj Khalifa. You know Burj Khalifa in Dubai?
I know Burj Khalifa.
Absolutely. When they had budgeted that they would expend 2.8 million a year, they ended up spending 10.4 million a year. Are you not scandalized by that? And somebody wore jacket, suit, black tie, went to the Public Accounts Committee with camera in front of him and then was telling us this. Consultancy. They had told us that they will spend 40 million. And mind you, all these figures that I'm giving you, already there is trouble inside that have been padded. Everyone has a cut in there.
What could be the problem? Is the ministry not paying attention?
It's corruption. They have made it.
If TOR is doing well, why is
ECG? So that is why you need some form of radicalism in ECG. If you are going to put human face. So I told the Minister of Energy, when he came his first few months, he showed semblance of that he was going to tackle ECG. All of a sudden, he has gone away. He's sleeping. My goodness. Now, when it happens like that, then you have which organization increases for tariffs? What's the name of that organization?
PRC.
That organization, they have never reduced tariff. Every time. Because of the exchange rate, because of price of crude, we are increasing. They are only concerned with increment in tariffs. But they are not concerned with the levels of impunity that are exhibited by the ECG and its management. So, for instance, in this era of inviting people, that people are going to Yoko, some assets are being frozen. What is Dubik Mahama doing in the house?
They should bring Dubik Mahama, the embattled former boss of East.
What is he doing in the house? But what are you talking about? Then there is no point in going after miracles themselves.
Okay, so the solution is the leader.
The management decided, look, listen, don't let them brush it. You see, when you make it fast, let my people down there understand that the reason why you are paying more electricity, paying more for electricity, is not because of anything, but because people have decided to shortchange you. They are stealing from you. When they themselves budget that they will spend 31, they spend 90. When they say they will spend 2.8, they spend 10. When they say they will spend 40, they spend 58. When they tell you that they will spend, look, simple matter. You want to take your time. Take your time, man. Take your time. Take your time. You take your time.
In the energy sector, I mean, not just ECG, right from VRA, Gridco, electricity company to even the consumer. There are losses throughout. If you check distribution losses, as Solo rightly mentioned, I mean, how can ECG...
So, Abusuya, we ne ensma ekoso our political highway. So, chairman Wontumi and a lawyer Atta the application akwakoto high court and one sem bebre eboba yenso ya the breme. But I'm saying, some of Japan kokotisa and some way edema gossip politics TV. So.